Hello?
Hi, Akutra. How are you? This is Judy.
Hello. How's it going?
Very good. Well, Jason just called me. We talked when we received the videos you sent,
Yeah.
and yeah, I told him that if he can ask Akutra if he's interested to do a short film from his story,
Mhm.
and yeah, and he told me that he wanted to know more about it. Did he already mention that to you, the short film?
Yeah, sure. I am interested in that. I mean, I was interested in in a movie, but a short film would be good.
No, a movie is very expensive, but a short film is affordable.
Right. I know. I mean, I thought we were going to make a screenplay, right, for it,
Yes.
and
Yes,
then
that's correct.
so that it's possible that a publishing house will pick it up
A
and
production company.
get a movie. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, the difference,
Publishing company. Hmm.
no, production company for a
Production, yeah.
screenplay, yeah. So the difference, Akutra, for, let me call Jason, all right? So we can do a three-way. Is that okay?
Sure.
All right. Okay. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Okay. Hi, Jason. Akutra's on the line. Well, I was telling Akutra, Jason, regarding the short film that I discussed to you. So, Akutra, the difference between the short film and the distribution is the that once we create the screenplay and the trailer and all that, then we pitch that to production companies, right?
Yeah.
And we wait for
Hmm.
them to like, hey, I'm very interested in, I want to put an investment to this story. But for the short
Yeah.
film, it is like a 20 to 25 minute short film. The difference
Hmm.
is that once we have when we shoot that, it's really a complete production set, like
Mm.
actors and actresses,
Hmm.
editing and etc. The
Mm.
difference is the length. The feature film can go up to 45 minutes to an hour and 15. That's the standard. But
Hmm.
for the short film, we go from 20 to 25 because, of course, the budget. But for the short film, there's just so many areas where we can have an opportunity to make money. For example, for the short film festivals, there
Hmm.
are like a lot of short film festivals all around everywhere, global.
Hmm.
So we can submit an entry to that. The difference is that we don't need producers and directors to buy the story because what Jason introduced to you prior to bringing up the short film is
Hmm.
distribution. Distribution is we wait for them to buy our story and then we can get money, right? But if
Yeah.
we create our own material, if we create our own film, the short film, then we submit
Yeah.
that to different platforms, and if we can make it viral, then money will start coming in. If we win in some short film festivals, the
Yeah.
amount will be like, although it's not much compared to production company, but the first prize will go up to like 5 grand to 10 grand. It's not much, but
Hmm.
you have to consider that there's a lot of short film festivals. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, you can like repeat entries. If
Hmm.
2021 won't be your year, we can do it
Hmm.
on 22.
Oh, huh?
Yeah, so that's a difference for the short film and
Oh, okay.
distribution.
I see. Interesting.
It's
Yeah.
very interesting. And
Yeah.
for YouTube as well, the platform for YouTube, if you can go to YouTube, Akutra, there's like the 6 minute short film. The title is The Window. It has
Mm.
at the moment 8 million views.
Mhm.
It's
Mm.
actually
Mhm.
yeah, and if you have like the 8 million views, you already start having income from that. You're generating incomes from the views already. So because the reason why
that's
it's a very
true.
yeah. It's a 6-minute video. If you go to YouTube, it's quite popular already, the short film. And that's what I'm trying to let Jason understand, what I vision to do for the story. Yeah.
Okay. Like, I mean, I watch a lot of short films on a channel called Dust. So I think those aren't all created by Dust. I believe that they come from film festivals, a lot of them, and from other authors. I think you can actually, I think you can just submit a film to it.
Yes.
And then they will review and put it on their channel.
Correct. So there's like so many opportunities for the short film.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That does sound interesting. And also, I mean, for a full-fledged film, that also is something that can help with that idea, right? Because you can, when you send it to the production company, you know, you can point them to the short film.
Yes, correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Do they like that, or is that helpful?
There's a huge difference, Akutra. Yeah. So if we already have a short film and we can make it viral, well, let's not make it viral. Just like a material, a short film. If you have it ready, it's very easy for production companies, directors, producers to, you know, imagine it. So, you know, you remember Lord of the Ring? Actually, the time that they submit the materials for it, like for the screenplay, Hollywood didn't get it. You know, they didn't get what he's trying to say. But the moment that he created a short film, a very cheap short film, you know, like the costumes are very cheap, like he just uses like a paper and all of that. But it's a very short film, and that's
almost like a mock-up.
Yeah. Have you been to New Zealand for that? Right? There's a museum for that actually. So then producers understood what he's trying to say, because they already like have this vision. Okay, I get the story. So there's a huge difference between a screenplay and a trailer. But of course, when we say traditional approach, it's always a screenplay. That's traditional approach. But you know, if you want to like think out of the box, right now the trend.
But it's just further than it's just more than a trailer.
It's more than a trailer because it's really like people will act, like an actor and actresses will we hire that.
Okay.
But don't expect the most expensive, right? Because this is this is an indie one.
It's kind of like a skit. I've done skits before. We had, when I was in Europe, there was someone who was very interested in doing skits, and so we would kind of dress up a little bit and do it. And then we would record it. And it was only for our own amusement, but, you know, I mean, it would go on. But it may be a little longer than a skit with more actors. But, there was, you know, it was maybe like 4 or 5 of us would do a little skit, and we'd kind of dress up and make up something silly for about 5 to 10 minutes. And record that.
For a skit. Yes, that's. Well, actually, you know, the documentary that I saw. It was just only 6 minutes. Actually, for a skit, it's 5 to 10 is very good already.
Yeah, 5 to 10. That's a pretty long. That could be a long skit, but some of them were a little bit shorter. But I mean, we just did it for fun. We didn't even submit them to anywhere. So that would be interesting. Okay, yeah, that does sound interesting. What is the cost of doing this?
A little bit different from what you used to do. So to be honest, Akutra, let me just, put everything on the table, right?
Mhm.
We charged for a short film to our clients 15 grand.
Uh-huh.
And that duration for that is up to 20 to 25 minutes duration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And anything above that's if we go out of budget, then we take care. You don't have to pay for anything. 15 grand is the maximum that we charge our clients for a short film. And
Mhm.
the
Mm.
contract will be different. It is really signed by a lawyer. That will be the rights just for just in case. Our target really is to make it viral, so it's very formal. The contract is written by our attorney, signed by our attorney as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. I see. Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't be able to outlay 15 grand just like
Of
that
course.
right away.
Yes. That's a lot. That you
I
can't
am interested in that. Yeah. I don't think I can just, take that out of my bank and just
Of
give that to you.
course. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm interested in that idea. That would be pretty cool.
It is.
Mhm.
So you just think it over first.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and let us know, or I'll hand
I
over.
think those little short films, they often do go kind of viral. I mean, even if it's not viral, they get a lot of activity though.
Yes, and
Usually once they're made and published to YouTube, they
yes,
get
also
quite a
a
bit of
Kutra.
activity.
Aside from the short film that we will shoot for you,
Mhm.
actually the budget for a short film, it's still the same. We take care of on the contract. It's gonna be 50% from us, 50% from you, and
Mm.
the budget that already includes marketing on YouTube and Facebook. So if you have a short film, it's very important that your social media platform is strong. Is because
Oh
how would
yeah.
people know that there's a short film for that, right? So the moment
Mhm.
that is the short film is ready, social media
Well, I
platform will
have
be.
like 30,000 likes on my Facebook page.
Oh, that's
So,
a lot.
that'll be easy to market
Yeah,
to them. It's
yeah.
not very expensive to market to all those 30,000 because when you go to do a Facebook ad, you say, I want to market to those that liked
Mhm.
my page and their friends,
Yeah.
right? And then it's not quite as expensive to market to them as it is to just anybody on the Facebook marketing. So when I do that, I've done that a few times, I'll get a few thousand likes or whatever out of it.
Oh, that's
And I
interesting.
can,
You have
and then I
30,000
can
likes.
just, 30,000, yeah.
That's a lot. I mean, if you can
Hmm.
get, but the math is very simple at Kutra. Right now we have how many billions of people, right? On the internet, they claim
Yeah.
to have I'm not sure, 2 billion users, Facebook, so, and on
Uh-huh.
YouTube. So
Yeah.
we just
So,
ask for 1% from that, then of the
yeah.
short film will be famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on YouTube, YouTube has, short films. From my understanding, short films do pretty well on YouTube when they
Yeah.
come out. But you just gotta, people have to know that it's there. But
Correct.
other than that, it usually does pretty well, the short films, if they're okay. I mean, I see them all the time when I'm just browsing around YouTube, the little short films. But
It's
I don't
trending
know if
now.
they're 25 minutes, all of them. Some of them are like 5 minutes,
I
and then they get a
apologize,
lot of hits.
Akutra. The Neighbor's Window is the Oscar-winning short film. It's a
Huh?
20-minute duration. I'm sorry, it's not 60
Oh,
minutes. Yeah.
It's not 6 minutes, it's 20 minutes?
It's 20 minutes, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But currently, they already have 12 million views.
Yeah,
And they won
but
the Oscar.
they won an Oscar, yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be, I mean, if you won an Oscar with your short film, then you're pretty set.
No, they put it first on YouTube and then submit that on Oscar short for the Oscar. Then there's a Cannes for short film festivals, right? And you have to consider Netflix as well. They already have a platform for short film.
Oh yeah, so you can get it on Netflix. I noticed that I gone to Netflix recently and I found a lot of like homemade movies on there. I found like these movies that are very cheaply made, and I was like, what kind of, they're almost comical movies. So I would hope it would be better than some of those. I was like, wow, Netflix is really, but that impressed upon me that Netflix is really accepting, you know, just almost homemade movies now.
Well, honestly, I work with a director, Frank Fuller. He's like one of the cast for the RoboCop. You know, he told me that, Judy, you can really make a film out of your cell phone. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really like the story matters, Akutra. Honestly, you know, like but of course.
Well, I mean, the story's going to matter more and more as our phones become more and more capable of doing it.
Exactly.
Because you're going to have, anybody can just kind of, over time, it's going to be easier and easier for people to put together a nice looking, technologically. So the story's going to matter a lot, and also, you know, making up the scene and the costumes and all that.
Yeah.
So, and the graphic effects still matter, but they will be easier to do as time goes by. All of that stuff is going to be easier and easier to do.
Yeah. So yours, by the way, needed a lot of. It's quite tricky because, you know, it's about like the spider thing, and it's quite tricky. It's there's gonna be a lot of.
It's kind of sci-fi, so it's hard to do without special effects, is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Right. My show really, to put it on the screen, really needs the special effects.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And
although you can, you know, I mean, you can simulate like dream world scenes, right? Without heavy special effects. So that will help a little bit. Right? But you're still going to need, because there's a lot of scenes like, you know, when he's in dreams, right? And you can put, you can just put like a fuzz around the picture or whatever. But, though that it's still going to be quite tricky without any special effects. So the short film that you're talking about, would they be doing any special effects?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the difference, Akutra, everything that if your story needed to have a special effects, motion graphics and all, it will be. We will do that, of course. The difference for a feature film and short film is just really the length.
The level?
The length. You know?
The length.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
okay.
Yeah, but this is such your expectation, Akutra. This is not going to be as soon as possible, right? So, we can submit this to you because we're July already. It will be safe to say that our entry will go to 2022. Our submission for short film festival. So there's still time. Like, for example, if you cannot, of course, you know, 15 grand is not 1500. So you can like
it's
it's not like 1500. You can always
a lot more difficult. I can just Yeah, I can't just say, hey, here's my credit card.
Yes, yes. So you can like you and Jason can talk about the finance part about it. Like this is what you can afford and
Yeah,
all. But it's
sure.
because I can submit this to you. The project will be finished next year, like February. That's really I
Hmm.
wish I can say to you that I can finish that in the next 3 months, but no, because we're really
Hmm.
fully packed already for this short film, and this is going to be our entry also for 2021. We'll use your story for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, so, and then you have, there's a lot of those film festivals you can submit it to, right?
Of
And
course, yeah.
if you win any of them, you get a couple grand. Not a lot, but you get a little bit,
Not a
right?
lot, yeah, not a lot, but I mean, our investment already is coming slowly.
Hmm. Yeah. So I'm just thinking about the return on the investment. Once you make it, the rewards will be a 50-50 after that.
Yeah, our contract will be 50-50.
Okay. But you will also be doing 50-50 investment as in the cost of the production.
Yes, correct.
Is that correct?
Yes, it will
Okay.
be like breakdown on the contract, like this is the camera that we'll be using, the team and
Hmm.
all. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you can, get the details of that for me, and we'll have to see from there.
Yeah. I'll have Jason take care of that. In the meantime, while you are preparing for the short film or planning or thinking about it, let's get
Hmm.
our project rolling and do
Yeah.
distribution.
For the book. Let's,
Yes.
because you're going to publish the book. I've paid
Mm.
for that
Yes.
already, and so we just need a new cover, right? Because we can't use the same cover.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So I should have sent over the form, and I didn't create too much new. I just kind of edited it a little bit for the content. In my other books, I didn't have an about the author
Oh
section
yeah.
on the old books.
Okay.
I know a lot of books have that, but I didn't have that.
Yeah, could you send that? Can you make it?
I did kind of send a little about the author.
Okay, let me check.
If you think that's kind of what you're looking for. So the other thing was that you had asked me to make these videos.
I love them.
And
It's
I
for
did make them.
yeah, I
Okay.
got it.
Okay, so what are we going to do with that? You're going to edit that and
Well,
make something?
I planned to edit it, but when I saw all the videos, it's very natural. So
Hmm.
I'm thinking I will use that for pitching and for social media marketing as well. That it's just
Oh,
gonna be like that, like
just like that.
yeah, it's just you like talking naturally.
Hmm.
Yeah, 'cause I was really planning a formal one, like
Hmm.
putting background and all,
Well, I
but
mean, I could take the videos, and kind of splice them together a little bit and make one cohesive video, right? Because it's all about the story, but it would be it'd be a longer video, but I could certainly do that. That's why I said in my email, if you wanted, I could, because I didn't make it, I would, I was just talking. It's very natural, but sometimes I'd forget some details, so I had to cut off the video. So I made it in littler chunks so that I could really cover all the details of what I was trying to say. Because there were a few tries where, once I was in, I was like, oh, I meant to say that, and then, you know, there were just little details, right? So I tried it again with to make sure that I got everything.
The first video actually is a very natural one. Like I don't want to edit it anymore because you know, like for Instagram stories and all, it's perfect for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, can you try like creating if you can one video and you know combining everything if that's okay. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that. I
Yeah.
have I have Adobe Premiere, and so that's pretty easy to splice video together and make little transitions,
Okay.
so that between the different parts of the video, so that it doesn't just get choppy, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that's pretty easy to do. What were you thinking of using that for? Just
For
for social
pictures
media?
and for social media, yeah.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
an introduction about who you are because you know, Kucha, it's also very important for me to make the author or the writer famous. Like, and you know, people will start and know who is the writer of this and that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's nice. I don't usually necessarily want to be known. You know, I don't mind having the mysterious guy behind the curtain outlook, but it is nice publicity for the book.
It is. I don't agree about you know like but hiding behind the curtains. I don't agree with that. It's because personal branding at Kucha is quite powerful these days. If you have a product, it's not very strong, it's not very useful, but if the one who is advertising it is quite famous and the product becomes powerful, it became famous because of
that helps make the product famous. Yeah.
So you know, like if this is a brand that is very if like for example Versace, you know, like whoever advertised Versace, they're crazy. The price is crazy, but you know it's because of the advertisement. So I believe so in personal branding is very strong, especially for promoting something. Yeah. So I want you to be famous as well. Do not hide behind the curtains. Okay, so just send me an email and let's get this project rolling, and you and Jason can talk about the short film. Anyways, we still have time, and for 2022. But we can start planning actually.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So yeah, just send me an email if you have questions. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
All right. Jason, do you have anything to add?
I'm just gonna talk to Katra about the payment so we can discuss everything.
Okay. All right. Have a good day to you too. Bye bye, Kutra.
Okay. Bye. Thanks.
Thank you, Judy.
You're welcome.
Hello?